On to the third then, race number 3 at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. 1,000-metre dash here, Class 4 contest, headed by Next Model, who managed to win over course and distance from a wide gate final start last season. Gets barrier 11 for his return. G Unit drops in class now with David Hayes. Momentum Galaxy, 7th C, come into this without a trial. Planet Fly blinkers on for the first time, just one start last season. Wild West Wing for Sizer Morera from barrier number 4. We have Ever Brave with the blinkers on as well. The 7-year-old tries from the first time here in Hong Kong. And Wonder Brahma, close to a class drop here for a mark of 41. He's yet to win in 6 starts so far. For fun's sake, now with Casper Found, there's a horse that's been up at Chung Fa here. Tom, what are we looking at speed-wise? The
pace should be good. Forza Angel, we know that he likes to be right up on the pace. Next Model will go with him. Forza Angel carries 127. Next Model carries top weight 133. So it'll be between those two. Ever Brave, G Unit there out of the new stable of David Hayes. He'll be handy. Looks awkward for winning ways. Momentum Galaxy is the interesting one because he has been known to be slow away. And haven't seen any change to that in his recent runs, so he's a bit of a take on Trust as Momentum Galaxy.
Showed tremendous speed to get the cross and win his last start, did Next Model. He goes really nicely. He has put on, well, he has been given a few rating points for that. He's up 10 points, but look, his work's been good and he's had a recent trial as well. G Unit, now he's changed stables. His work's been good. He's had a nice quiet trial leading into this as well, so he goes nice. You can see he's under a decent hold here from Chad Schofield. David Hayes had a really good opening day to the season as well. And Ever Brave, now the blinkers will go on him. He's wearing them here in this piece of work, and he had a good grass gallop with them on as well. So I think the blinkers might have just perked them up a little bit from barrier 3. I think he's in a good position to secure a good run.
All right, well, let's check on the favourite here, Next Model, and see how he's positioned for his first up return with jockey Zach Burton.
Zach, Next Model, that was a pretty solid win from him last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, the poor fella's had no luck with barriers at Happy Valley. They always put him on the outside. He did it the hard way last time. He's going to have to do a similar thing again.
You've ridden him at the trials recently leading into this race. How do you feel he's going?
His trial was good. I think he's held his form from last season and I'm happy with him.
So is it just going to be a case of can he get across and how much work does he have to do to get across?
Pretty much. That sums it up very well.
So after Sunday, a double on the day, congratulations. Was it nice to be back doing what you do best?
Yeah, it feels like it's a wrap-around season. It just felt like I was turning up to the races after only being away for a week. So it is what it is, but it's nice to be back out there instead of just, counting down the days until we start again. So let's just hope that the season can keep rolling on.
It's a good start to Zach with a double on Sunday. Next Model, though, Tom, as Zach outlined, no luck with the gates, but he was certainly good enough last year to do it, but he'd have to improve again a bit.
Yeah, I think he would. He's got that extra weight, a few more rating points this time round, but the way he crossed them last time out and was able to win pretty effortlessly over the final stages. He's just going to get a little bit of company from Forza Angel, but he shouldn't get too much pressure, I feel.
Yeah, I think he's got more that extra gate speed from Forza Angel, so I think he can get across to the rail. Now, he's only a lightly raced horse. He's only had the 6 starts, has Next Model, so I think there's still rating points left in him.
All right, well, speaking of Forza Angel, here he is at the trials. He's got some decent dash. He's following Little Birds on this occasion. Paul has got some good speed as well. What did you make of this?
Yeah, it wasn't a bad trial here from Forza Angel. He's only a one-time winner, though, from his 26 starts. Now, he's got barrier 9. I think he'll come across, and I think he'll help Next Model because Next Model will come across with him and cross him. But look, it wasn't a bad trial from him. Little Bird was pushed out a little bit at the end and responded really well, and he just held his ground. So no problems with the trial.
It wasn't a bad trial at all, but just one from 26 in his career. No second placings either. He was caught wide last time. Boxed on fairly. Trial okay, but just one from his amount of starts is a bit of a concern.
Yeah, there's a lot of rain around at the moment as well. I'm not predicting a soft track, but he'd appreciate some cushion, I think, Forza Angel. What about Wild West Wing, Paul? Yeah,
he's had the 5 starts, so another lightly raced horse, but he's only a 4-year-old as a Wild West Ring. He ran a couple of 4ths last time, both at Happy Valley. Joe Morera from barrier 4, so it's, he's going to get his opportunity once again. Whether he's right up to it for this, I haven't put him in the end.
Yeah, I put him in for 3rd in the end. He had a few excuses last time out. He was off heels at the 300 metres and then, look, he wasn't going to win it, probably wasn't going to place, but he was badly checked about 50 metres out from the post. And that recent barrier trial he led, and I thought he went to the line quite nicely, so I'd expect a forward run from him. He has been beaten a favourite twice in his short career.
Yeah, and John Size with a double already on the weekend. He had 1 winner in the whole of September last season. He's beaten that already with the 2 on Sunday. Next Model's the favourite though, Paul, with the big weight.
Yeah, I'm going to put him in as well, Next Model. I think he's got that gate speed to get across. He's a lightly raced horse, and I think he's once he gets across the lead, he's a hard horse to get past. We saw that last time when he took off from Ardenode. It was a really nice win from him at the back end of the season. G Unit now, he's had a really nice quiet trial, I thought, going into this. David Hayes and Chad Schofield will team up. Barrier number 5, I think he can get a really nice run as well. Precious Sweetie's interesting because he's got a good turn of foot, Precious Sweetie. They've put the visor on for the first time. He's won off a rating of 51. He's down to 44. From barrier 1, I wouldn't be surprised if he's quite forward. And I threw Ever Brave in as well, just because with those blinkers on for the first time. Another one that's won off a rating in the 50s, and he's down to 43. So 1, 2, 9 and 10.
Very similar numbers to Paul, but I've subbed out Precious Sweetie and stuck in Wild West Wing. Next Model goes on top for Benno Jung and Zach Purton. I think off the back of that recent barrier trial and the way he won his last outing, he should be tough to beat. G-Unit, I think he can run some sort of race for David Hayes and Chad Schofield. There wasn't really any real pressure in the barrier trial for him, G-Unit. He is a course and distance winner on 2 occasions. Wild West Wing we touched on before, and Everbrave goes in with the blinkers on. So 1, 2, 7 and 10.
All right, I've got Wild West Wing as well. We've all got the 1 and the 2, and that's the first leg of the quaddy. I think Next Model probably hardest to beat, despite the draw and the big weight. All right, that's the first leg of the 6 up. Next up for us, race number 4, first leg of the Triple Trio.